Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I have a question for you on this Hot Topic Tuesday. Are you a spammy Tammy? So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been guilty of, no judgment here, adding friends to your Facebook personal profile that you really don't know and maybe don't even have any mutual friends because you are expanding your friend list or your online network with the hopes of sharing your business and or opportunity product with them? Have you posted your product by itself on your personal page? Have you curiosity posted with it? Have you friended people to add to your prospect list? Here's another question. Have you added someone to a Facebook group without first asking them? Have you posted your link in an unrelated thread? Or have you sent your link to someone soon after friending or friend requesting them, right? If you answered yes to any or all of these questions, chances are you have been a spammy Tammy. Now, like I said, no judgment, been guilty of it, but it is not effective. It's so not effective. Maybe it used to be, but there are 10,000 network marketing, if you're in network marketing businesses. There are even more of those in affiliate or online, and people don't want to know. So if you've sent that and you think that's the only way to grow your business, I'm here to tell you it can be better. A lot of people only do this because of a good reason. They really want to grow their business. They're determined, right, to get through the numbers. But what happens is they focus less on who it is that they're prospecting and not so much being intentional, right? And you can be guilty of spamming even offline. Like I've seen people building old school and they literally, like I've heard it, maybe they did or didn't join their business, but they literally like hounded them until they wore them down. And there's a difference between allowing yourself to be in business and being proud of what you do and being proud of, your company or whatever business it is that you're associated with, and spamming. There is a difference in marketing, and we are professionals. And if you are building a home-based business, it is time to grow your skills. So a lot of people think that building online means to spam. Listen, I get it. I've been guilty of that in my last company. I thought that once, I did great until I didn't. And then I thought, well, I just need to message people, right? I just need to make more friends and extend my friend list and, build the connections or build the relationships. Yes, that is true. But every single time I was having a conversation, if you find yourself literally looking for opportunities to throw in your product or service or opportunity, then it comes across really inauthentic or not genuine. You have that commission breath, right? And we've all met somebody that does this. I get added to groups daily and I'm like, how did I get in this product group? I'm not even interested in this product. If you actually get to know people and you have those genuine conversations, you will realize that not everyone is interested in your product or your service or your opportunity. And that's okay, right? Sending your link is not effective. I don't think I've ever clicked in anyone's link as soon as they've friended me, right? And I get it all the time. I get it a lot on LinkedIn, but on Facebook too. They'll accept a friend request. Well, what's the first thing you do? Well, first of all, and I've done a live on this, you go and you check out their Facebook profile. And if you can see that they're with so-and-so and so-and-so, you're like, they're probably only friend requesting me so that they can market or pitch me their stuff, right? They're not really interested in who I am. They're not really interested in if they were, then they would have a conversation with me that goes, oh, I love what I'm doing. I love how I'm building. I love how my business is. I love connecting people with the skill set to build online. And then if they had something that would enhance that, great. If not, then they would realize that I was not probably their target market. But do people bother to go through that stage? No, they jump the gun and they friend you and you're like, okay, all right, we see, maybe we have some mutual friends, or, maybe we have some common interest or something. All right, I'll let it. And then bam, you get like the link, right? How many of you guys have had that happen? Let me know. Drop me an emoji especially if you're watching this on replay. We've all, I feel like, had that happen. Well, so my question is, what do you do? Do you confront it? Do you take yourself out of the group? For me now, I've learned a better way. So I love if I feel like they're open to learning. We've all been there. It's not like some terrible thing. They're not like some disease. They just want their business to do well. When you know better, you do better, right? You don't know what you don't know. But I can tell you that if you're still stuck in that spammy Tammy stage, there's such a better way and such a more effective way. Because what's happening, like maybe one person gets back to you, maybe you get a sale or two, or maybe you even get a customer or even a team, or you make a sale, whatever it is, you're probably repelling 4 to 10 times as many people as are coming to you for what you offer. So I would, if you answered yes to those questions, I would say, can you do it better? And the answer to your question is yes. Yes, you can do it better. And you have to learn the skill sets. Hey, Mindy, thanks for hopping on. You have to learn the skill sets so that you're not just pushing your product on people all the time. So if you're still posting with your product and they can even read the name of your product or your company, then you're a spammy Tammy, because it's not very effective. And the people that are probably commenting or liking or whatever on your stuff online are probably either your true friend, they're already a customer, or they're on your team, right? How many new people are you actually attracting? Well, isn't the whole point of building online to attract the people that you want to attract? And if the answer to that is yes, which it should be if you're building your business online, then that is why you have to attract the right people, because then you are connecting with people that are already looking for what you have to offer. So a lot of times I think people get caught up in whatever it is their product is and not so much what it does, right? So instead of posting or posing with your product, what is it that it does that solves a problem for your potential prospect? And then you have to add that curiosity on there. Now, I've had people say, oh, it's so annoying that you post this and I have to message you to get the answer. I'm like, good, that's the point. It's still free, but you want people to connect with you. They're still connecting, but guess what? You are the person they're connecting with, not you chasing them. Does that make sense? So instead of being in Messenger all day, trying to establish relationships with people and getting through, the numbers of it, you actually have added value and put yourself out there in a totally different position, and your posture and everything is totally different, and you attract the people that are looking for what you have to offer. Does that make sense? Now, if you're like, hey, I've done that, I've done the curiosity and no one reached out, or, I did what you said, and then my question to you would be, are you still building on a personal page? Because like it or not, most of the people, after you've gotten to them one time, you're going to need to build another page to attract the people that are interested in what you offer. This is how you get to new people, and it's also what keeps you from spamming over and over and over and actually repelling people because they're not interested in what you have to offer. And what this does is it allows you the freedom, first of all, to just have genuine relationships where you're not constantly feeling like you need to hit your sales quota for the month or pitch them your product or opportunity, because you're not in that scarcity dependent mindset that you just need to add one more person to your team or you just need to do that one thing. Right? Instead, you have people coming to you that are interested. And when you have enough and the playing field is big enough, then what one person says or does, it doesn't matter. You have the time to wait them out. Maybe that's not a problem for them that you solve now, but that's constantly changing. And I think people think that when they're spamming over and over, they're asking people over and over, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, join me, join me, join me, join me. And they think, well, things change, right? Okay, yes, But you have to wait for that, and you have to be interested and have your life in the meantime. Does that make sense? Like, so many times you're like, oh, this is on sale, or this is this, and this is this on your main page. And that's so not effective. You're actually just repelling the people that maybe would refer you anyway. When you do move over and you build on that personal page and you start to build out that personal brand and you add with value and you're interesting and you're attracting and you're solving people's problems, that's when you can connect with so many more people, because you're not so worried about it being your friends and your family, and you're looking for the perfect prospect on that page. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, let me know, because I'd love to know if that's helping, because there's so many desperate people that are desperately wanting their business to do well, and they don't understand the difference between what is being effective and what is not. Maybe this worked, a few years ago on social media, but it's not working anymore. It's just not. And if you build out that personal brand and you build out that the people there, it totally changes the game for what your time is being spent on. So instead of being in Messenger all day trying to connect and make relationships, you're actually able to have relationships. You're not spamming, so you're not spending the time trying to type out all those messages. And Facebook is smart now, by the way. If you repeat the same thing over and over, it doesn't matter if it's in a post or a thread or Messenger, it gets alerted. So you have to change it up, which means you have to type it out, right? Like, the algorithm changes. So you have to know. And instead of spending that time doing that, if you are building your influence and you're adding value for people and you're solving problems that people have, and you're more focused on that and helping people as they're reaching out to you, then you're more able to establish those genuine relationships that are authentic, that are genuine. And you're coming from a place of abundance instead of from a place of scarcity, right? And it's not spamming because you're being a human first. Now, I know a lot of people would disagree with me and they say, well, yes, we're establishing relationships, or yes, I do care about these people. You may, but if they aren't interested in what you have to offer, you have to respect that. There's lots of great products out there, yes, but you are spamming people if you're trying to continue to pitch it to them and they've told you that they're happy or they're not interested or whatever. Right? So it's a good thing that you want your business to do so well. I love, like, if I get with someone and I'm connecting with someone and they're like, well, this is what I've been doing. That shows that they are willing to do what it takes. They just need to refocus it from spamming and posing and posting and messaging and linking and all of this into something that is much more effective in building their business. Because when you're a human first and you're a marketer or an affiliate or a home-based business second, people read that. How many of you have thought of like a really big brand and you're attracted to that brand, not because even the product or anything specifically about even what it does or solves, but you're attracted to them because of what they stand for or who they are or along those lines, right? Like, I'm a big fan of, my daughter gets the Magnolia Journal with Chip and Joanna Gaines. And I don't know if you guys are HGTV, like, watchers. I don't know, Mindy, if you guys watch HGTV. But I love what they stand for, right? I love that they show family. I love that she's a mompreneur. I love, right? So I'm attracted to her, and I'm going to follow anything that she does. And if you've known her story, she actually closed her first business and then reopened it. And now you look at everything that they've transformed. All because of what? Because of how they branded themselves. And they've added value after value after value. And now people become followers because they are huge influencers. Anything that they do or add, not because of necessarily the product or what they have. Like, don't they have a cupcake shop? Like, but they do it because they want them. Right? Because of the influence that they have, because they feel like they care about the same things that I care about, right? They care about, making things new. They care about growing things. They care about teaching their kids. They care about being a mompreneur whose family comes first and whose entrepreneur comes second. And is she crushing it? Absolutely. That is what I'm attracted to, right? and other people can to you too. And you may think, well, you know, I don't have millions of followers, or I don't have millions of influencers, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. If you're spamming people, you're going one person at a time, one person at a time, one person at a time, right? And influence, it's anyone. You can be an influence over your kids. You can be an influence over your neighborhood. So you absolutely can be an influence with anything that you've built online, to where you're sharing yourself to where they get to know, like, and trust you. So that's important to replace that with. So I wouldn't say, hey, this is why you're a spammy Tammy, and this is how to identify if you're a spammy Tammy, and I'm pointing my finger at you, right? And even if I say there's no judgment, you're going to feel judgment, without substituting that out for something else, which is what? It is to get you to build differently. How can you attract people to you so that they're asking you for what you have to offer, right? So add value, lead with value, establish genuine relationships and large amounts, not just focusing on the same 12 people over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's where it really starts to feel very, very spammy, right? So if you have not tried attraction marketing and you're not sure what I'm talking about, leave me a message or drop me a message or leave it below. Let me know if you're watching this on replay as well. I'd like to know if you got value out of this. It's a pretty simple message. I've shared it before within stuff, but it just keeps coming up. I keep getting spammed. People keep talking about it. So I thought it was a great Hot Topic Tuesday response. But I do have the ebook option. If you go to emilysmileylive.com, there is the free 10-day boot camp, and it is on attraction marketing, how to do it correctly, how to change it. There is an ebook option that has the attraction marketing formula. That ebook changed my life. It was written by my friend and mentor, and he's amazing and crushing it on the online space and building solely online. So if you want to know the latest, greatest, up to date, you can absolutely get that there. There's also on the products page there's social media enroller, and it specifically talks about how to build on social media, because you cannot just throw stuff up and think that it's going to build a massive brand or a massive business for you. It's just not done like that. There's a lot of work and strategic steps, and it's not spamming people. All right, you guys, that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope that you are out there crushing your online business. No more spamming. You can do differently. You can learn the skill sets. Hop on over at emilysmileylive.com. Register for your free boot camp if that's something you're interested in. Check out the Attraction Marketing Formula ebook or the Social Media Enroller. They are amazing. I loved going through those. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day. Bye.